Hey everyone, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing great. So today I want to do a reading about messages from your person. If they could talk to you right now, what would they say? Mind you, this could be something that has already happened. Maybe you did receive a message stating these things, or something that could be coming in the future. Okay? Now, let's see. I'm using the Mystical Manga Tarot. If you're interested in this tarot, I'll definitely have it on my Amazon shop. I don't know if they have it on the TikTok shop, but I'll look. And I will be pulling cards from the angel oracle cards, from the angel reading cards. Okay. So let's see. What messages does your person have for you? We have the Emperor. I love these cards. We have the Moon. The Two of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands. And the Magician. Let's get a couple of more cards. The High Priestess. Wow. The Magician and the High Priestess. And we have the Three of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. So, your person is fantasizing about you. They're feeling like they want to go, sorry, catalyzing so quick. Hold on. Okay. Some of them want to marry you straight up. Some of them want to take you out for a drink or go out with you and your friends. They also think you look really good in a wedding dress. This is for a specific person, I guess. I don't know if they've ever seen you in a wedding dress, or maybe you guys got married or whatever, right? So this is a card that it looks like the three of them are in gowns. Maybe they're at a wedding, or you're supposed to go to a wedding. But this is what I'm getting from this card. But a lot of love, a lot of affection. They love your vibes. You're very happy. You're very go-lucky. You're the type of person that's very sweet. You like flowers. You like makeup. You know, things like that. So your femininity, for those who are feminine, they love that about you. They love your femininity. They love the way you laugh. They love the way you communicate and interact with others. I'm getting a lot of affection and love from this one card that they have for you. They really like the way you make them happy, the way you just walk in a room and everybody looks at you, and you know, you can pretty much interact with everyone. I don't know if they're very shy themselves, but it feels like you are the opposite of them. And so when you bring that liveliness to the room, it makes their life so much happier. You are contagious. You're contagiously happy. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So that was a lot. Okay. So this person definitely tends to be a bit on the dry, temperamental. Maybe they're in charge of a company, they have their own business, or they have a lot of responsibilities, but they're very dry. They can be very cold at times. They can be pushy. It's almost like what's that word I'm getting? you're bossy, very bossy, right? That's their attitude. Or they feel that they just have to be the boss, or they have to be in charge of things. They feel this responsibility, right? And the way you come off to, because I'm getting a lot of couples, they see you as a couple even if you're not together, okay? So the way that I'm seeing it here is the contradictions between the two of you, right? So they would be more of the Emperor, you would be more of the Moon. So some of my ladies here may identify with the Moon. It's definitely femininity. It can be divine feminine, but more on the emotional, mysterious. So that's how they see you, right? So these are two. The way that I'm getting this right here is because it's also in the beginning of the cards. I feel that this is what you guys were portraying when you first met, or when you first dealt with each other. It's like the divine person, because I'm getting divine feminine and divine masculine in this reading straight off the back, right? So I'm getting that your person, or you, because you could be either or, was very divine masculine, very masculine, or very much in charge, or wanting to be in charge, right? And the other person, or you, were very much still in their emotions, very mysterious, very secretive, also protective of your feelings. I'm getting you were very protective of your feelings. Maybe you were alone for a while, or you were celibate, or taking a long break because of being mistreated, lied to in a previous relationship or something like that. But you were coming up to this divine masculine as almost also lying, or not telling the truths, or not opening yourself up. So they were a bit distrusting of you. They were not really trusting of you in the beginning, okay? So because of that, they felt that they didn't know what to do with you. They were confused. But they also ignored it. Okay, so it was like their sixth sense were telling them, or all of their red flags were lighting up when it came to you. Mind you, this could be vice versa. But there were red flags lighting up, but this person chose to ignore it and kind of like throw themselves at you and see what's going to happen. Let me just get to know him or her, and then see. But they still had a little bit of a defensiveness without, holding them back. They allow themselves to go in full force with you. And that's when things got a little overwhelming for this person. I feel like if you guys were in a twin flame relationship, this person was the runner. They felt extremely overwhelmed. They felt like they had to be defensive. They had to either defend your honor or be defensive. They also dealt with a lot of people gossiping about you, or getting in the way of your relationship or your connection. Someone didn't want you guys to be together. So what I'm getting with this person is that they had to rise up to all the obstacles and kind of go above and beyond that, because I felt like they were constantly being sort of like attacked in some way with information about you, negative information about you. Whether this was true or not, it was just a lot for them, and they felt like they had to deal and handle a lot in order to be in your presence, in your world, to be able to hang out with you, to be with you, or share anything with you. So some of these masculines may have ran away from you, okay? So the messages that this person want to give you is that at those times that they felt weakness, at 2 times, I feel like it were 2 times specifically for somebody, that they felt weak, okay? They still pushed through in some way, even if you don't believe they did. Even if they abandoned you, or they left the relationship, or you guys broke up, or they were mean, whatever they did, it was negative. But at the same time, they were pushing through all of that negativity. Why? Because they were either defending you behind your backs, or even if they left or broke up, they still had you in their thoughts. They still wanted to be with you. They might have called, try to communicate, or they were fighting people off just to keep you alive in their hearts, is what I'm getting. These are the messages that they're telling me. Then we have the Magician and the High Priestess. I feel like this is such an elated type of sort of like ending for this little reading, because I feel like you're both in a place where you're finally matching each other's energy. Okay, if you're not here already, you will soon be here. First, If you're not here already, then you have to go through this. Meaning, there's something that someone has to go above and beyond, either for you to prove to you that they can be with you and get back in your grace, in your good graces, or they have to eliminate a lot of obstacles. Okay, so this is for someone that you know this person still cares, and you understand that there are obstacles between the two of you. So especially if it's a twin flame relationship, right, where there's so many people against this connection, right? And I'm getting that too with the Seven of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of illusions around your person and even yourself, sort of like taking you away from being together, or sort of like playing tricks in front of your face or their faces, right? So that they can keep you together. I feel like there's someone specifically that wants to fight your person or fight you. And there's those things that are keeping them busy right now for some of you guys before they get to you. But they will go over all those obstacles. They will rise above the obstacles, okay? I feel like they will have to fight, but they will do it willingly and gladly. Now, once that happens, then if it hasn't happened already, like I said, hold on. Sorry. Whew. It's a lot of channeling here. So once that happens, you're both going to be in this energy. You're both very powerful people. I feel someone here that's extremely powerful. You could be a reader. You could just be a spiritual person. You could get premonition, clairaudience, clairsentient is what I'm hearing. Any of these spiritual gifts you may already have, and you do not know. Some of you don't know that your person also has these gifts, or even better, or not better, but I want to say more developed gifts than you, because I don't feel like you guys talked about these type of things. Not everyone anyways. But if you did, this is something that you both share. And once you see that you're both balanced and you're in this energy where you're both pretty much expressing these feelings or these gifts, is when you know that you're at the right place. And I feel like when that happens, you guys are going to celebrate. And here comes a wedding, or here comes an engagement party. It's more of what I'm getting. I feel like this person comes in your dreams. Believe me, if you dream about this person, then they just don't think it's just a dream. They know what they're doing. I feel like this person focuses and meditates and tries really hard to manifest you, just so that they can be in your dream. They're big manifestators, okay? And I feel like you are the type of person who is more, even though you're spiritual, some of the females or divine feminines are very much into studying the spirituality, or trying to find out what you're really all about. Because some of you guys may be new to this, in the sense of that because you met this person, your spiritual gifts were activated. Mind you, you could have been spiritual since you were little, but I feel like when the person came in your hemisphere, in your life, in your presence, your gifts were extremely activated. I feel like in this case, the masculine activated the feminine. Mind you, they probably didn't know they were activating you, but just being in your presence activated your gifts and sort of like shut them up. Like it feels like it went from something small, or maybe not small, but undeveloped or untreated, or, you know, unrecognized, to something huge. So now some of the feminines are in the, you know, research stages of your gifts or the connection itself. So the connection being so powerful, it has activated so many things for you, like I said, dreams and premonitions, and even has gotten you curious to find out about readings, or just pure reading about these things. I feel like somebody here didn't know about having a connection this strong, and so now it's all new to you, but at the same time it's like exciting. And you know, now you want to know everything that has to do with this, because how is this person so intense for you, right? Now, this could be that you guys still have not been in a connection together. You could have met, but not been together at all. Or you could have been friends, worked with each other, went to school together, but not anything else. It could have been that way. And then, but you still feel the intensity and the passion that comes with meeting this person. So the message here from your person is that they match your energy. Now they understand. If they were clueless before, this person is very well learned about your connection with them right now. They're very well learned. And also their message is that they will fight for you. Someone here wants to fight really hard to make this happen. So if you will allow them in your life and give them that chance, this person wants to show you what they can do. Also, the second, one of the many messages is that they're definitely manifesting you. This person is manipulating situations and people and timing. I'm hearing timing. They're manipulating timing. I don't know what that means to you, if it's specific, but they're manipulating timing to be with you. They're shifting things around in their life to make sure that they encounter you. This is someone that's trying to act like they just saw you at the coffee shop by pure surprise, when they're really planning it. Something like that, right? They just want to show up where you are and then act like, oh my God, hey, like they did not expect you to be there. They're being very manipulative, right? But I don't see it in a negative way. I see it in a very positive way. They just don't know how to just approach you and say what they want to say. So they want to just show up. They want to act like it's serendipities. I can't say that word, sorry. Somebody help me in the comments. So they just want to show up and they want to surprise you. And they want to do it in the most, I feel that is very cute. This person, if they're not younger, they feel very youthful. Or they're feeling, even if they're older, this person feels like they never felt a connection like this before. And so they're feeling like they're in like a young person right now, or back when they were, I don't know, in high school or in college. They're feeling very youthful about your connection because to them, you are very new. They've never met anyone like you. This is a very extremely positive reading. Extremely positive. Even if with their blockages and moments of doubt, this person has always kind of like stand on top of the problem or above and beyond the problems, almost to meet you halfway. Here, like I said in the beginnings, you guys were in two different worlds. You were always in your emotion or very empathetic or even very spiritual back then, and they were extremely under 3D, worried about money, finances, stability, and things like that. And then once the connection decided, you both decided to give each other a chance and went through your obstacles, then you're both, it's so crazy that you're both going to be in the perfect space for this connection to happen. Okay, you're going to be in the perfect space. It's so crazy, right? The Magician and the High Priestess, that's a crazy connection. Okay, just to say some signs, there's Aries, Cancer, fire, so there's Leo, Sag, Aries. There's a lot of fire here, and also water, of course, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. No earth. Now, these signs don't have to be you or your person, but they're probably very prominent in your chart. Okay, so let's get you an oracle card. What else does this person, I guess, want to tell you? What kind of messages do they want to give you? And these are messages from angel cards. So it could be a message from your spirit guide. It could be an advice. Let's just see what the message is. Angel of Families. Wow. So see, I feel like this person wants to have a family with you. If you don't have a family together already, they definitely want to have a family with you. This feels like the Ten of Cups. So like the ultimate love card where you have love. Excuse me. Oh my God, this is what happens when I channel too much. So they definitely want to marry you if they're not married, if you were never in a relationship before. But if you were in a relationship and you guys broke up and you have children, this person wants to get back his or her family. They want to get back together. Someone here may be, if you can, of course, someone here may be pregnant, or when you guys get together, this may happen. Let's see what else. I heard somebody wants to see their children. I keep getting family wants to get back together, or maybe his or her or your family wants to see you guys together, or there's an influence of a family member here, whether that's good or bad influence. You have the angel of enlightenment. I feel like you're not aware of a lot of these things, or maybe you don't think that this person feels this way about you. And right now, I feel like with this information, you're being enlightened. It could be that a family member will tell you some information that you're not aware of, or you're going to hear from a family member, whether that's on your side or theirs, and they're going to enlighten you as to how this person feels about you, or they're going to tell you something important about you and this person. But there's something that's coming out. You have the number 19 and 33. Maybe those numbers are significant for some of you guys. Also, 19 is a 10, and then it turns into a 1. 33 is a 6. It could be that you're very independent and you don't rely on your family. You have the angel of relationships. So definitely Spirit is here trying to make this connection happen and helping you guys get together. Look at this angel. It's so beautiful. I feel like in this card, you see that they're arguing, and then you see the angels over them trying to help them work things out. I feel like communication may be at first a bit rough for the two of you. And then if you allow just to hear them out, I feel like somebody needs to hear the other person out. Then you're going to get somewhere, okay? I feel like you have the backup of Spirit, or someone is definitely manifesting you here. And so they know that you might be angry, that you might be upset about the past, but they would like for you to hear them out. I feel like if you do give them a chance, you will hear some new information that you were not aware of. You will hear about some things that happened that may have some sort of excuse as to why the way things happen, right? So listening to this person is very important. And see, this is what I said before, angel of clairsentience. So someone here may have special gifts. It may be that you hear messages, you hear things, and you don't know where they're coming from, or someone recently heard something and they don't understand this gift yet. So it may be that your angel is speaking in your ear, okay? Because I'm getting big communication issues. Maybe you're having issues where you're getting headaches or migraines, or a ring in your ear. This is specific to someone. If this is happening to you, it could be that your gifts are increasing, and there's things that you need to do, like meditate, find a place where it's quiet so that you can allow these messages to come in. If that's the case, I hope you get to that point where it's easier to listen to these messages, because it can be very very stressful situation to hear messages out of nowhere. At least if you're older, you may be able to handle it better. When I was younger, I used to hear messages and it was pretty messed up. You know, it's one thing is just saying everything, and then I used to tell everybody what I heard, so people thought I was crazy. But my mom always told me not to say anything. That's the one thing that did help a little bit. So if you're going through something where you're hearing things, or you're feeling like you're going crazy, just understand that this is sort of like a sign of ascension, okay? There's a sign of ascension here for someone, because for you to be in your high priestess and magician era with this person in that phase, you might be going through ascension signs. And when that happens, it can be painful. It can be stressful. And I feel like somebody here might get migraines. But always remember, you have your guardian angel with you. You have Spirit with you. You have protection, okay? Everything's going to be okay. All right. I hope this really makes sense. If it did, definitely let me know in the comments. If you like the video, remember to like the video. And follow me if you're not. Take care. Ciao.